All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, Kappa.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Baylor tight.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Hauled in by Gray. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Set.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Hey, Ray. Moment to try. Hey, Ram. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Finds his man, Waddle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here.
59. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go.
Gibbs now from the gun. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Crowd right. Whoa. Why did they...
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
5-9. Baylor Tiger. Whoa. Moment to try.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
21.
Here's 2nd and 5. On target to Waddle. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go Lion. Hey.
Now try Gibbs again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Set.
To throw, Herbert. Has it on the slant. And in for the Miami touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now we'll see them try the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first pass falls incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now they face second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
No, we changed it. Yeah.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these two play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on third down and finish off a brisk 3 and out to begin the game.
Here he is on third and long. That's going to be cut by Mitchell.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver. But it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't. And the defense registers a sack.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Report! What is it? You changed it.
Lamar out of the pistol. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Report!
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, report! You are X. 180! What is it? Hey!
Jackson now on 3rd. Catch made by Mitchell. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting at the 10. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers!
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange, 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 orange. 5-9, 5-9.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go.
2nd and 4. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, easy, easy, easy. Go orange, 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 orange. Hey, Ray.
Motioning the tight end now.
59. Go.
First and 10, Herbert. It is cut left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Set. Hey, Kaplan.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Dolphins driving ahead. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Set. Hey, go Lion. Let's go. Baylor Tigers. Why did they...
Herbert. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
21. Home to try. Hey, ram.
Herbert throwing again. He's got it at the 6. And that play's brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, ram. 21. Ready.
Coming right is Gibbs. Punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, here's Hines. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he got this close to midfield before going out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. This finds Mitchell complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Brought in right side. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Mitchell can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Again, this is Mitchell.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Ozzie.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Catch made underneath by the back. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Mitchell up the middle. Across midfield to the 45. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
13.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Herbert from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
12. Set. 12. Go.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Finds his man, Waddle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Five nine. 21.
Here's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Go. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
On third down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, here's Lamar. Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
180. Yo. 180. Hey, Ozzy. Shot. Nice shot.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot.
Here's Mitchell. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Go. Hold me troops right.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Go.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. On target to Waddle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's Mitchell again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kayvon Thibodeau on the tackle. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
We'll see what they come up.
Finish it on. Yo, yo. Put on.
The give now to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a short gain. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
180. Finish it on.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ray. 59.
Herbert on 1st down. Hauled in by Waddle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Baylor tight.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Kappa. Let's go.
Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
380. Run. 59. Baylor Tigers. Run.
Now Gibbs. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Set. 380. Run. Baylor Tigers. Coleman trips right. Hey, ram. Crowd right. 12. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to Fant. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
5-9. Set.
Now Herbert to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left with 4th down here.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Go.
Throwing now, Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Walker hauls it in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
7-yard loss brings up third down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. 180. One shot. 180. One shot.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. So that brings up 4th and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Herbert. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Hey, go line. Go.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So that brings up 2nd down.
Go. Set.
Now Herbert again. Wow, wide open here. Complete. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, sit up.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready, shot. Hey, hey. Ready, shot.
This is Mitchell. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
180. Cut.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Has room inside the 25. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Yo.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.